Hey right guys, very much is Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 2 of The Legend of Korra season 2. First episode was okay, the first episode of this season. I didn't think it was anything too, spectacular. I think it was the weakest episode since episode 5, I'd probably say, season 1. But it wasn't awful, it still had some really good moments. But it's just the story that they're kind of introducing at the moment with the spirits and stuff. I don't know if I'm too invested in that at the moment. Obviously, that in a couple of episodes that probably will change. Hope, fingers crossed it will. So yeah, I'm very excited for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. As if you do want uncut and early reactions to The Legend of Korra amongst other TV shows, then link that page on page will of course be down below. But for now, my friends, let's go. Chapter 2: The Southern Lies. Just chilling.
The Southern Water Tribe depends on you.
A dangerous trip to the South Pole? Count me in.
Count me in. Oh, dude, this is what I've been missing. Adventure.
It is the Southern Air Temple.
Dude, that has changed a lot. I'm assuming that's the same Southern Air Temple we saw in Avatar.
Is there anything you need? Water? Dandelion green?
Look how happy the guy on the right is.
Please accept
Look
this.
at that baby as well.
This is an ancient
Buzzing.
airbender head shaver. These flowers once filled the mountainside. Now they can brighten up your room.
Why does the animation look trash?
You didn't have to.
Nonsense. Whatever you need.
The animation looks awful.
Read.
What is going on with the animation? Is it just me? Look at the baby and look at the flowers.
Hey, Daddy, look! I'm gonna name him Pokey.
Pokey, the Twitch streamer. Yo, I was on a madness pumping out these kids.
The Everstorm?
It's a massive blizzard that's battered the South Pole for decades. I'm coming. Unless you think you can stop me.
Oh, rivalry already. Oh.
Well, what
Yeah.
do you know? It's like, go away, Mako.
But it has long been closed.
And that's why the evil spirits are attacking?
There are no evil spirits. There is light
Oh,
and dark
God.
in them all.
Sense of spirits. Oh shit, they're kind of creepy like that. What are those? Old school memes.
Why do you think the dark spirits are following us?
Can we not talk about dark spirits?
Like Gollum following the Fellowship.
Like ghost stories.
Haven't you ever wondered how your father ended up in the South
Oh.
Pole?
Okay.
Why he's never taken you to visit his homeland? in the
Backstory.
north?
Let's go.
Unalak, this is not the time.
You're right.
Lock.
I was banished.
Okay, but why? Yo, that guy just launched like these into the water.
I drove them out of the city and deep into the frozen tundra.
Look at that little run. Oh.
Many believed
The
this
music.
forest was the home to spirits.
Boss.
And the barbarians retreated there because they thought we wouldn't attack on such hallowed grounds.
Oh, but you did.
They thought wrong.
They thought wrong.
We captured the barbarians.
Oh,
But in
ruined the
process, we
entire
destroyed
place.
the forest.
You idiot. You idiot. Humans just love destroying everything, don't they?
By destroying the forest, I unknowingly let loose angry spirits.
Great job, mate. Attack on Titan.
My father banished me from the Northern Water Tribe in shame.
That's fair, I mean,
Came
kind
to the
of.
south and started a new life.
I like that little backstory. Got a bit about her dad.
I can't believe you kept this from me.
I was protecting you from the shame
It's
I
not
brought on
that
the
bad,
family.
Korra, calm
Why do you
down.
keep hiding things from me and then telling me it's for my own protection?
Korra!
He made a mistake. It's not like he murdered an entire village. I mean, technically he murdered an entire spirit village. Forest.
Here you will find statues of every avatar who ever
I think I remember this room.
You can't catch me! I'm the greatest.
They're gonna smash a statue. They're gonna do... Yo.
Milo!
See, that's why I like this kid, because she's actually curious about like, the past and stuff. Zhang. Yes! He looks so sick. Yo, that looks sick. Kind of reminds me of the... Not really, but the thing from the 100 season 6 or whatever. The anomaly.
Bolin, just stay calm. There's no reason.
Oh god. Ruined. I don't think I like the design of the spirits that much as well. I don't know, they look like something out of a PS1 game. I don't know. Great. The split is all off. Oh, she's trying the, that won't work. No way. Okay. At least she tried, though.
Is everyone okay?
I can't stop it!
That
Save you.
was smooth.
This mission is too dangerous. We're leaving.
No, Dad. You're leaving.
Alright. I mean, actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. If they hate him, then maybe they won't attack.
So, what exactly were you
Marco
and my dad
looked so
talking about?
gone, that is.
Nothing.
You know, sometimes I wonder whose side you're on.
There aren't any sides.
Literally, you're all on the same side, Korra. But whatever. I get being a little bit sorry your dad for not telling you, maybe, but...
All the past avatars live on inside of you. Let them guide you. Let them help you find the light in the dark.
Light in the dark. That looks cool, though. I do like it. Why don't you just melt it all with fire? Nah, probably not. I'll just burn down the trees, if anything. Burn down what remains. I do really like the music with this episode, though. Yo, they got her. Oh, shit. Nice, nice. I'll give you that one for her. Something's going on with her. I don't know what it is. She's being like beckoned by something.
What avatar is this?
Ooh. Nah, elements aren't gonna work on this. Oh, bollocks. Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's cool, then. Like little vines. Devil's snare. Avatar state. She just gotta touch it, maybe? Yeah, alright. It was that simple. It was that simple. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, that's like Minas Morgul. Minas Morgul.
Spirits dancing in the sky.
Oh, dude. The music is sick. That is cool.
She did it.
Of course she did, dude. Is that it? End of season? Credits roll. That's the season 2 finished.
Korra's back!
Why are you initiating physical contact with another woman? Everything you said was true.
Avatar Korra, you have taken the first step in bringing balance back to the South, and soon the whole world.
It's hard being the Avatar.
It's harder being the Avatar's boyfriend.
I'm sure it is Maga. I was saying Maga. Naga in the back. Oh shit. Oh dude. Is that Fire Nation? Maybe? Well, there are no nations anymore, but you know.
What are all your northern troops doing here?
I don't know.
Opening the spirit portal was only the first step in getting the Southern Water Tribe back on its righteous path. There's more difficult work to be done before our two tribes are truly united.
I don't trust him. I don't. Something's with him, I'm not sure. Okay, there we go though, guys. That is episode 2 of The Legend of Korra, season 2. I enjoyed that episode. I think it was definitely better than episode 1. Not mainly because of this, but part of it being because we didn't have Asami doing, not because she's a bad character, but her story in episode 1 really did not interest me, and that took up about 25% of the episode, I felt. Whereas this one, it was definitely just kind of focusing on Korra and this journey to this portal to let the spirits out, but secure that part of it, I guess. So it seems like they're going to go around the world, or parts of the world, or parts of the region, or whatever, just to do things like that, and you know, sort out all these spirits that have come out. Which again, I'm still unsure on that as a story. There'll be more to it as time goes on. I'll be very surprised if all of season 2 was just about that. So yeah, I think I'm more invested this episode than I was last episode, but still not entirely so. As I said, I don't find the spirits all that interesting just yet, because if you look back at season 1, having Amon as the villain, even though obviously we didn't see much of him until around episode, I want to say episode 3 or 4, was when we first got our first real glance at him. But he was such a great villain, especially for a first season. He was really well done. So having spirits be the villain, it's like we've got no main villain with this season just yet. We are only 2 episodes in, of course, but we've got no main villain just yet. It's just kind of like an entity of a collective of all the spirits being the kind of villain with this one. So when and if they do give us a main villain for season 2, maybe that's when I'll get a little bit more invested into the story. But as of right now, I don't mind like them going on that journey, because it is nice them having their conversations, and then Korra's dad telling everyone a bit about his past and why the spirits don't like him in particular. Things like that, I think are decent. I'm still not interested in some of the characters. Like the 2 twins don't interest me that much, and I don't know his name yet, but the new kind of teacher for Korra, I think he's an interesting character for sure. It's just one of those things where I don't entirely trust him just yet. I'm going to hold off. I feel like, yes, he is using Korra to help with these spirits, and that's completely fine. But is there another hidden agenda that he's got? I don't know. We'll wait and see. Maybe he could be like the main villain, and we just don't know it yet. I doubt it, but he's probably got something hidden for sure. I just don't believe that he's doing all this just to help Korra and to do the spirits. Maybe he is, and I'm just kind of cynical, but we'll wait and see. So yeah, I think this was definitely, and the music was very well done this episode. The bit where she opened the portal and the light shot up into the air, stuff like that were really well done with this episode, which I think gave it that level above the first one. Again though, I still won't say this one was anything great or spectacular, mainly the main reason being just because I am not entirely invested into that story just yet. But I do like that they've ventured out to more than just Republic City. As I said in season 1, I wasn't going to complain if all of season 1 was just in Republic City, but I was kind of hoping they'd venture out a little bit more, more in the second season, third and fourth, and it seems like they're doing that here, so I do like that. Not that I don't like Republic City, it's just if I thought all 4 seasons were in Republic City, it'd get kind of repetitive, because again, that was part of the beauty of Avatar, was how many locations they visited. Like every episode they were going to a different town or village, and you were having like more things to feast your eyes on. It was very nice. And obviously this is a different journey, it's not them going around trying to learn all the elements, so I do understand if they just want to spend it in Republic City, but I'm just glad we're not getting 4 seasons of just Republic City, even though I do assume that is going to be the main location of the show. So yeah, overall, good episode, not anything spectacular again though. I'd probably give this one, I think I gave episode 1 a 6 or 6.5, I can't remember in particular. I want to give this one higher than episode 1, so I'll probably give it a 6.9 out of 10. I'm going to go just below a 7. I was tempted for a 7, but I think the last 5 minutes were really well done, and I liked the bit where Korra's dad was telling the backstory, but other than that, I wasn't too, not that I wasn't interested, but it just was kind of smooth sailing, and then it got really good at the end. Last 5 minutes were really well done. So yeah, there we go guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know thought of episode 2 down below in the comments. And if you do want uncut and early reactions, then a link to that Patreon page will be in the pinned comment and the description, as well as Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, and 2 other channels that I work on. Everything down below. Until next time for episode 3 guys, thanks for watching. Peace.